We decided last week, in honor of Bill Walton's positivity and shine the light, be the light.
Shine the light, be the light.
He inspired us on the air. I'm like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to come up with the best case scenarios for every division, one by one in the National Football League. We're going to do it for 8 straight days, like Hanukkah. And
you just added that part.
I did.
Yeah.
8 straight days. Okay? And we started with the NFC West. Today, we're going to finish up the NFC, and the rest of the week, we're going to do the AFC, and we even have a drop, the NFC East best case scenarios for the 2024 season. Hit it, please.
Best case scenario for each NFL team.
Yeah!
Oh, my God.
Right. Got it all.
Tremendous.
Could have had it from the beginning if I decided to just come up with the idea in a meeting, not on the air. Here we go. Starting with the New York Football Giants, the best case scenario for them in the NFC East. Daniel Jones starts week 1, and he is your comeback player of the year. Brian Burns shows everybody in the New York metropolitan area, which means people are now paying attention. What everybody in Carolina knows, he's got defensive player of the year ability. He wins it. Malik Neighbors, they draft him because Daniel Jones is comeback player of the year.
Ooh.
Who needs Saquon? Neighbors is offensive rookie of the year. And the Giants make the playoffs as a wild card team. I'm not going to tell you what they're doing in the playoffs. That's your guess is as good as mine. I have no earthly idea. Daniel Jones in one playoff showed up like Colin Kaepernick in Minnesota and then was just absolutely terrible the following week in Philadelphia. Wild card berth for the New York Giants. That's their best case scenario. And that's a pie in the sky, is it not? Washington Commanders. Their best case scenario. Jaden Daniels is offensive rookie of the year. He shows up and he shows out and he shows that everybody who said that he had the best ability of anybody coming out of the draft at the quarterback position to perform and succeed in the NFL right now out of the box at college, they were right. And he's showing the way. Dan Quinn is coach of the year. That guy shows up and he brings his positivity and he shows up and the Washington Commanders perform well. And I'll even say this, I think the Texans are a perfect template. Number 2 overall pick in the draft, wins offensive rookie of the year and has even some MVP conversation. And the coach that's new to the team, has coach of the year conversation, and they make the divisional playoffs round. I think the Texans are a perfect best case scenario for this year's Washington Commanders. And I'll even throw another one in. They changed the damn team name. That's a best case scenario for this franchise. Now then, the Philadelphia Eagles. What's their best case scenario? There's a lot of best case scenarios. You're hitting that penthouse button when you get on the elevator.
Oh yeah.
Jalen Hurts wins the MVP. Nick Sirianni wins Coach of the Year. Saquon Barkley wins Offensive Player of the Year. They push every damn button properly. And despite Jason Kelce being gone and Fletcher Cox being gone and a team that really predicates its success on line play, somehow, some way, gets everything else cooking with gas. Dom doesn't get ejected. He's on the sideline all 17.
Dom.
Okay, and the Eagles win the Super Bowl. And Saquon goes back to Pennsylvania, and he wins it for the Philadelphia Eagles. That's the best case scenario for the Philadelphia Eagles. I don't think I missed anything right there.
Even 2 out of 3 with the Hurts, Sirianni, Saquon hits, and they win the Super Bowl. Boom.
That's it, right?
Yeah.
They pushed every button. They made the right moves by not getting rid of Sirianni.
No doubt.
By getting new coordinators in.
Extending their wide receivers.
Right. Exactly. They pushed
adding
it all the right.
the defense.
That's it.
Yeah.
The Dallas Cowboys.
Here we go, TJ.
Best case scenario for the Dallas Cowboys.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Let's go.
Here we go. Dak Prescott
MVP.
wins MVP.
Yes.
CeeDee Lamb is Offensive Player of the Year.
Oh, baby.
Zeke runs for 1,000 yards.
He's back.
He's eaten.
God, if you listen.
1,000 yards. Zeke fills all the question marks about the running game. He gets the fountain of youth, and he runs for 1,000 yards. Micah Parsons wins Defensive Player of the Year. And Jerry Jones is rewarded with his all-in sensibility by he's the executive of the year.
Oh, wow.
And the Dallas Cowboys, with all of these successful earmarks, make the NFC Championship game?
It's marvelous.
They finally get rid of the jinx. They go as far as the NFC Championship game.
And they lose to the 49ers.
No, get back, TJ. It's okay. It's okay. No.
He's laughing too hard.
It's all right, TJ. Everything works for the Dallas Cowboys.
That's funny.
And they actually win the Super Bowl. They actually win the whole shooting match. They reach the NFC Championship. You didn't let me finish my sentence. They reach the NFC Championship game, and they win that. They go to the Super Bowl and win that.
Oh, I thought you said
Yeah, you thought I was doing something else.
Yeah, gotcha. Well, that would be a best case scenario.
That's it. And everything else hits.
Everything
Here we
hits.
go, yo. So what's the scenario?
Oh, yeah.
15-2.
Oh, and then everybody puts their bag on the table, and Jerry's like, I don't know what.
There's no pie.
He's going pie shopping.
That's okay. We don't need pie for a few years.
That's right.
You guys, I don't know if you guys want that to happen.
And those are my best case scenarios for every team in the NFC East.
TJ, man, the Cowboys in the Super Bowl, we are going to have a fun week in New Orleans.
Oh, could you imagine? In the Gulf South?
I'm going to need prayer if that's the case. I mean, I always need prayer.
We're
but
going to
I'm
have
really
a
gonna
fun week on Bourbon Street.
If that happens.
Oh, man. You mean when it happens?
So tomorrow I'll do the AFC East.
Oh, baby.
And then work my way west.
All right.
Yeah. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.